guys, welcome to the next tutorial on speeding up the computer. This time we're going to use the settings of the computer to change them and make them faster. Now this will be a relatively small tutorial due to the fact that we're going to use Auslogics boost speed to do most of our work for us. But first, we're going to do what Auslogics doesn't do. We're going to go into Start and we're going to go to the control panel. From the control panel, go to the folder options, which is right here. Now, in the folders options, we're going to go to View, and over here, where the advanced settings are, scroll down until you see Launch Folder Windows in a separate process. Check that. Now what that's going to do is if a window freezes, then the folders that you open won't freeze with it. They're going to run in two separate processes, which in turn makes everything faster. Now, once that is done, we're going to make sure that our drivers are up to date. So now what you're going to do is download this great thing called Driver Genius Pro. Now, with that program, you can see which drivers you have that are outdated. I'm going to leave a link in the description below to Driver Genius Pro. Go ahead and install that. Alright, now that I downloaded Driver Genius Pro, we're going to go ahead and start scan. Now what this is going to do is it's going to scan every driver that you have and find out which ones are outdated. So here it's going to scan all my drivers. Now you see it's going to tell you which drivers are outdated. I have 5. So now unless you have the full version of Driver Genius, it's not going to let you fix it unless you buy it. However, the easiest way to do now is go to Start, Control Panel, and then go to Device Manager. Now Driver Genius just makes everything simpler on one click, but you can do this yourself. Find all these drivers on your device manager right now, such as Realtek High Definition Audio Driver. That's an audio driver, so it should be in the sounds. So this driver is outdated. Now anytime that the driver is outdated, you're going to right click and click Update, and then you're going to search automatically. This will search for the update automatically and download them yourselves. Just do that for every driver here, and all your drivers are up to date. We only use Driver Genius Professional so that we know which ones are outdated, and we don't have to go through all our drivers to see which one needs an update. And now that you've updated your drivers, you've speeded up your computer by a little performance, especially if you updated your graphics card driver, because now anything you play, such as a game, will be a lot smoother and a lot faster. Now, if you have boost speed, Auslogics boost speeder, this is going to play a major role in speeding up the system settings. Go ahead on System Scan and click Scan. This is going to scan all the errors and fragmented disks and fix that. Now while that's happening, you can go into System Advisor and it's going to show you a bunch of things. Now it's not showing me anything because I've already fixed them, but when you do get the scan for the System Advisor, you're going to see things like this come up. Now some of these I don't really do, such as registry fragmented in boot defragmentation, because we've already done all that stuff. And you don't want to disable auto run, because if you plug in a flash drive, you want to open the file. Now everything else, check everything, and on here click Fix Selected. This is going to disable all the unnecessary services and things that you don't use. Go ahead here to Advanced Tools and go to System Tweaks. Now in the System Tweaks tab, this is going to optimize a lot of settings for us. Now in the user interface, you don't want to do anything there because you're going to ruin the look of the Windows 7 unless you want your computer to look like Windows 98 but run very smooth. Then go ahead and do the following for these as well. But if you don't want to do that, then start from the Start menu, or as a matter of fact, start from the Windows Explorer menu and open up all of these and go through each one individually. Click on it, press on Optimize if it's available, and Apply. So I'm going to go through them, and all of mine are already optimized, but if yours wasn't optimized, it would look somewhere around like this. See how my optimize is highlighted. You're going to click optimize, and then you're going to click apply if the apply button is available. And you're going to go down the list and optimize every single thing. This is going to boost up your computer speed by a lot, and it's a very good help. Like I said, Auslogics is a very good computer program, and you're going to need it. Now go back to the system scan, and it should be done. Now you're going to see it's going to find a lot of errors, or it may not find as many errors, but the point is you're going to want to repair them. Now if you want to see some details, you can. That's fine, but you go ahead and press repair now to repair all the errors that Auslogics found, and it's going to fix all of them for you. Now, this is practically how you're going to speed up all the system settings, and this is everything you need to make sure that your computer is very fast. Let's just run through a few more things. Make sure you defragment and clean your computer at least once a month. I do it about 3 times a month. And make sure that every time you download something, you go to msconfig, which was shown to you in earlier tutorials, and you check the startup tab on your msconfig, and make sure that nothing else is started but your antivirus. Make sure all the services that aren't from Microsoft that you don't need are disabled, and